Alright, just check my team real quick. Okay, I think we're good. Now let me go back here. What's this guy's name? Okay, so now we are going to be fighting Lewis with a level 23 artillery. It's actually gonna be a little bit of a problem for Groval, so we're not gonna use that. Alright, so Splash, I'm first up. Let's do this. Alright, so now we're going against Swimmer Lewis. Sends out a level 23 artillery with Constrict, Side Beam, Aurora Beam, and Bubble Beam. Aurora Beam is why I didn't want to use Groval, because potentially if I get hit by that, it would just do a lot of damage to me and potentially could kill me if I don't like end up killing him one hit with Mega Drain. So there's artillery. Pichu's trying to learn Spark. Spark is a physical move. His physical is gonna be higher though. I think we could just take out Thunder Shock though. I think if anything, Thunderbolt's probably gonna be the best to do. We're gonna switch out Grovyle though. I think Dew Fighter is Water Bug, so we're not really doing as much damage, but we won't take too much, I believe, unless he uses Bug Bite. So let's just use Mega Drain. He has Infestation, Spiderweb, Bug Bite, and Bubble Beam. Wait, yeah, that's a lot of damage. So honestly, we're just gonna switch to Tranquil. Tranquil just can take him out with an Air Cutter. We got Leaf Blade now, so a little bit stronger. We can get rid of Pursuit, because honestly, I'm not gonna try and like determine like where, like when people are gonna switch out and stuff. So now we can fight against the next trainer, which is Picnicker Diana with a level 24 Quagsire, which will be perfect for Grovyle because Quagsire is water and ground. What? You? I'm more than good enough for you. Misty won't have to be bothered. Alright, so it sends out a level 24 Quagsire with Mud Shot, Slam, Mud Bomb, and Amnesia. Since we're full health, we probably outspeed. I'm gonna go with Leaf Blade. Alright, Quagsire goes down. And now Diana's gonna send out a level 24 Clauncher with Vice Grip, Bubble, Flail, and Bubble Beam. So, just like we'll keep Grovyle in, and just like we did with Quagsire, since we are full health, I'm gonna go for Leaf Blade. And we take him out. Alright, there we go. Level 24 now. Okay. Alright, so now we're able to fight Misty. We're just gonna go jump right into her. But before anything, let's look at our Pokemon. So she has a level 25 Starmie she starts off with. There's one thing that if she decides to switch out, I do know who she would switch out to. But anyways, hi, you're a new face. Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What is your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. So, starts off with a level 25 Starmie with Water Gun, Rapid Spin, Recover, and Swift. Since we're full health, we're gonna go for Leaf Blade. She is faster though. doesn't really matter. Water gun, it wasn't gonna do enough do damage anyways. Okay, so she does have a super potion, and I do get outsped. So either she uses recover, or she uses a super potion, and she could also potentially switch. I'm gonna predict the heal, and I'm just gonna go for Mega Drain. So now she no longer has a heal, and her Pokemon is not low enough where they will want to switch. So I'm gonna go for a Leaf Blade while she recovers. I believe recover has 5 PP, I think. So she could probably use it like 4 more times, but alright, we didn't crit. So she's either going to switch now, or she's going to stay in and recover. Okay. Leaf Blade should potentially kill her right here, because I think she's low enough where it could. Yep. Alright, so now I don't know who she wants to switch out. She can either switch out to her ace Pokemon, who is super effective against me. Partially. But we'll see right now. So she is going to switch out to Gyarados. And I'm going to switch out to Pikachu. So this, this is her strongest Pokemon on the team. It is a level 27 Gyarados with Intimidate. Doesn't really matter. With Thrash, Leer, Twister, and Ice Fang. That's why she switched out to Gyarados, because he has Ice Fang, who can handle grass types. We do outspeed Gyarados, so we're gonna hit him with an Electro Ball, and this should do maximum damage, since Electro Ball is special. And we're 4 times effective, so Gyarados is gonna go down. Alright, so now she's gonna switch out to Psyduck. Psyduck has no psychic moves, so honestly, we're just gonna go with Gravel. Doesn't really matter. Psyduck has Free Swipes, Butter Pokes, Disabled, and Screech. Since we are full health, we're just gonna go for a Leaf Blade. And she withdrew, actually, and she's sending out Togetic, since she knows that we would have done a lot of damage to Psyduck. So Togetic is level 25 with Fairy Wind, Encore, Follow Me, and Bestow. Bestow. Let me just check real quick, because I do know since Togetic is now fairy flying. So honestly, she'll probably try to use her strongest move, which would just be Fairy Wind, I guess. But we're gonna switch out to Pikachu. We should be able to take this. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we're faster, so we'll use Electro Ball, and this should be able to kill. Alright, there we go. Togetic is dead. And now this is her final Pokemon, Psyduck. We're just gonna switch back out to Grovyle. Then we're gonna go with a Leaf Blade. She can't really do anything. I don't know if I said his moves, but Free Swipes, Water Post, Disable, and Screech. But we won't hit KO him though. Psyduck is not really that much of a problem. Okay. Besides the first trainer, Grovyle actually did pretty good. Wow, you're too much. Alright, you can have the Cascade Badge to show you beat me. There we go. Cascade Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders you got in trades. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime, even out of battle. You can cut down small trees to open new pathways. You can also have my favorite TM. And we get TM03, Water Boost. We actually are gonna teach it to War Turtle. And we're gonna get rid of Water Gun. And since this is like Gen 8 to 7 mechanics and stuff, TMs don't get used up. So that's really huge. Okay. So now we are able to move on. Let me just see what this guy's name again. Front 5. Let me just pull up the info for the next trainer that we're gonna fight. Before anything, let's heal. And then let's go ahead and go to the Pokemon Arts. So, there's a couple things we could actually do now that we're here. We can buy some more Pokeballs. I'll buy 10 so we can get a Premier Ball as well. And then we got some Great Balls. How much can we buy? 22. I'll go with 10. We can buy some Super Potions. Go with like 7. Everything else I think is fine. So now here is something newly that I added. You can get the Mega Stones for the starters up to the point that you have found them. So it's only pretty much Kanto and Johto or Helmet. So I have a War Turtle, so we are gonna get a Blastoise Knight or whatever, Blastoise Knight, and we do have Sceptile, so we'll get Sceptile. And we'll give that to them when they actually end up evolving. Let me just make sure. I don't think there's anything else that I did here. Like I didn't add anything else. I do know used to be a house here and got completely destroyed. I put the grass there. People here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind the most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. Okay, so guys talking about they got stuff taken. And we're gonna switch out to Tranquil. And we fight against this guy. Hey, stay out. It's not your yard, huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? Alright, so now we're fighting against a Team Rocket Grunt here. Who... this is a double battle, by the way. And he sends out Scraggy and Stunky. So we're gonna use Air Cutter, and then we'll use Electro Ball on Stunky. So they're both level 20. Stunky has Screech, Fury Swipe, Smoke Screen, Feint, and Scraggy has Sand Attack, Feint Attack, Swagger, and Low Kick. So they're not really that much an issue, but it is interesting for a double battle though for us to run into. I don't believe this was a double battle to begin with. Stop, I give up. I'll leave quietly. And then he gives us TM28. And just in case, TM28 is Dig. And a lot of my guys can actually learn Dig. Interesting. We don't even have any HMs yet. I guess we don't find anything. We are here now in Route 5, I think this is. Yeah, so Route 5. There are some encounters in here. We got a Meowth, Glameow, Skitty, Purloin. And that's pretty much. So it's pretty much like a lot of the cat Pokemon. And I think just normal Meowth is in here, not Alolan one. We don't really care about that though. We'll just skip through that. Okay, so here if you trade, this girl usually trades if you have a Meowth. So if you caught a Meowth, you could trade for a Feral Seed. Do not need him. I already have a Grass type. So now there are a couple hidden items here, like normally. I don't know why this hidden item is not working unless I'm doing it wrong. Okay. For some reason, these hidden items I can't find. It's not like actually doing anything. They're like healing items and stuff, but doesn't seem to be working for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why none of these healing items or none of these items are actually working, and a lot of these items aren't working. Don't know why. I do know that some hidden items do work, but for some reason, some of these hidden items don't work. But they're only like healing items, though. That doesn't really matter. Um, it's not that much of an issue, though. I think usually that's for like an item finder, I think, but we don't have one of those. Okay, so we got an item here, though. We can get so like this hidden item works, but for some reason the hidden items there don't work. And we got this citrus berry. Okay. So we are in Route 6. There are some wild encounters here as well. There is an Eevee, Bunnelby, Munchlax, Meowth, Diddle, Rufflet, Fungus, Indeedee, Fungus, and pretty much that is it. So in terms of, let's say, the gym, we don't have a Pokemon that can resist electric moves. By now, we are going to get a Pokemon that does. So we're gonna look for the Pokemon right here. It's not you. Okay, it's not you. It's not you, but I did kind of want to use that eventually, maybe. But we got a Munchlax there. Munchlax is gonna be huge if I like use the Snorlax and stuff. We're gonna just keep super speeding through this. We should be able to find them soon. Okay, this is the Pokemon I just wanted to get a boy. It's a Bunnelby that we're gonna try and catch. I don't really think there's anyone here that can not kill him. Maybe if I use Fear Cutter. Okay, that's enough. Alright, Pokeball. Let's see if we catch him. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we caught Bunnelby. Bunnelby. Let me just look at Bunnelby real quick. And we do need to look at Monferno's nature. I don't think we looked at that. Bunnelby is normal type right now, but once he evolves to level 20, he becomes normal ground, so he resists his electric. So in terms of moving, he evolves at level 20, I said. So before 20, he's level 13 right now, so he'll learn takedown, mud shot, double kick. Then as soon as he evolves, he will learn double kick if I didn't teach it to him when he evolved. And then dig at level 37. And since TMs don't get wasted, I could just teach him dig right away. So there's that. Let me actually pull up the natures real quick, and then we'll actually find out what Monferno's nature is. I don't think we looked at it. Maybe we did, but I just want to see. And no nickname. Okay. Monferno is a naughty nature, so attack and special defense is down. So attack is up. Okay. That's fine. And speaking of, we're gonna keep him here, and now we're gonna go fight against this bug catcher. Bug catcher Kigo. Trying to find something good. That's not a bug Pokemon, but you know he does have bug Pokemon. So it's bug catcher Kigo with a level 23 Mega Beedrill with Fury Attack, Poison Sting, Rage, and Pursuit. I'm gonna go for Flame Wheel. He is faster. and use his Fury attack, which would do the most damage to me. Potentially, if he did get 5 hits as well. So, Flame Wheel, though, does take it down. So we got a huge amount of XP from that because he is Mega. And now, it sends out a level 23 Gigantamax Speed Butterfree. Which we are faster, and we'll use the Flame Wheel. But Poison Powder, Stun Powder, Sleep Powder, and Sight Beam. So Butterfree could actually have done damage to me if he was faster, but he's not. Get a whole bunch of XP from that as well. As, you know, Gigantamax and Megas. Then a final Beedrill that is also Mega. With Fury Attack, Poison Sting, Ranger, and Pursuits. And he's still faster. Goes for Fury Attack. But I should be able to just one-shot him right here. And there you go. Alright. This is most likely probably one of the... Technically, it would be the strongest bug catcher so far. Because he had 2 Mega Evolutions and a Gigantamax, but they gave a lot of XP. Now we're gonna go against Camper Ricky. And we're gonna switch out to a Pokemon that's super effective. Do Gorilla Vow just because, yeah. Oh, you're that nosy kid who you dropped on us. Okay. So Water Turtle, we're gonna use Mega Drain. We're fat. We outspeed him, and we're just gonna use Mega Drain so we can get health back. We'll use Loop Blade. Just finish him off here. And it sends out a Croconaw. And this Croconaw does have Ice Fang. So we're going to switch out. Croconaw has Rage, Bite, Scary Face, and Ice Fang. So we'll just switch out to Pikachu. And Pikachu should be able to take him out. There we go. And then now we switch out to War Turtle for this next trainer, which is Picnicker Nancy, and she starts off with a level 21 Charmeleon with Ember, Smokescreen, and Dragon Rage. We're gonna go for Water Pose. She's gonna use her strongest move, which does 40 damage always. But we take him out. And then she's gonna send out a Koalava with Smokescreen, Ember, and Quick Attack. But we're gonna switch out because she will be faster than us. I'm gonna switch out to Tranquil. And we're gonna go for Air Cutter. And there goes Kolava. Now we have... see, we have 3 more trainers now in this route. Franco is level 29. Nice. And we're gonna switch to Monferno. And we're gonna give Monferno a super potion. And just in case we end up taking damage, we're gonna give him a citrus berry. I said give. Okay, blagging. So Butterfree, Monferno. Some reason we're just lagging. Don't know why. Just in case, let me just save. You can never know. The game's gonna crash right here. Don't know why my game would crash, but doesn't seem to. Something is happening right now that's it's crashing. So let me just let me make sure I'm able to save after this. We're not trying to learn feints. No, we're not trying to learn feints. And then it has a Whirlipede, but we take him out. Okay, so for some reason that trainer breaks the game when we fight him. Or I was just lagging for some reason, but I think we just saved though, right? Let's just save one more time. Always good things to save. Now we're gonna switch to Pikachu. We're gonna fight against Picnicker Ezbo. Okay, for some reason I think the emulator itself is lagging. It's not really the game. After this fight, I will restart. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're fighting her back again. I think the restarting everything actually ended up fixing it. I don't know what was going on, but the emulator was like being really laggy. So anyways, she has a Skarmory, level 21. Skarmory has Sand Attack, Metal Claw, Air Cutter, and Fury Attack. We should outspeed, so we're just gonna use Electro Ball. There's one last thing that I do want to check. Okay. Just wanted to make sure we had storage. She sends out now a Natu, level 21. Nightshade, Teleport, Lucky Chant, and Stored Power, but we'll just keep using Electro Ball. And then the last Pokemon is a level 21 Murkrow with Astonish, Pursuit, Haze, and Wing Attack. So we could just end up finishing off Murkrow as well with Electro Ball. When the game pauses like that too, I'm also just tapping out. But it's not the game that's breaking. But it lagging, I don't know why it's doing that. So now we got one more trainer after this, the final trainer of this route. So we're gonna keep Pikachu in, and we're gonna fight against Camper Jeff, who has a level 22 Fletchender. And he uses quick attack, so he attack me first, but he has quick attack, peck, agility, and flail, so we should be able to take him out with Electro Ball though. Nuzzle. The target is attacked with electrified cheeks that leave it. I don't know why the text is like that, but I don't want it. Let me see. I don't really use Play Nice anymore. And at least Electro Ball is special. So I'll take out Nuzzle then, or I'll keep Elzel. We're gonna switch to Hariyama though. Use Fake Out, and then we're gonna use Force Palm. Uh, Raticate has Hyper Fang, Pursuit, Bite, and Focus Energy. He is already faster than me, but it's perfectly fine. And now Belly Drum. Okay, so Belly Drum basically maximizes my attack stat at the cost of full HP. So we're gonna take out Focus Energy. So that'll be something that we'll do if we know that we can take a hit. So let's heal up our Pokemon. Let's get this Versus Seeker. And let's actually now deposit Tranquil from the team. And now we're going to be picking up Bunnelby to help us out against Tennis Surge. So we're going to be leveling up Bunnelby with the next upcoming fights and stuff before we take on the SS Hand. Let me just do a save. And that will be it for this recording session, though. So yeah, we did a lot. We went through Mint Moon. We met up with Bill. We bought the gym, Misty, and now we're leaving off at Vermilion City. So if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in next recording session. Peace, peace.